All right, we gotta hop into it, man. Hunter, just be honest. On a scale of 1 to 10, because you weren't here for the one we did Sunday. Where would you rank this year for WWE on a scale of 1 to 10?
Uh, I'd go 4.
Dang, Jesus. What
Yeah.
did you like nothing?
So I enjoyed a lot of what they did. I just a lot of things were not finished properly. A lot of the quote unquote storylines were very um easy to predict. Nothing really outside of a couple of things here and there. Nothing truly wowed me this year. Everything was a pretty straightforward, or deal. You know what I mean? At least in my
Yeah.
opinion. Like I can remember actually being shocked. Really, only one time where when it happened, I was like, "Holy crap, that just happened."
So let's see. I'm excited for this one though. I just sent the link to you, Hunter. All right. Sorry, I'm sorry. I hate dead air. Hunter, we gotta get you a belt, man. I don't know if we need to go find you one tag title, me the other one. No, we need to get you a belt or something, man. So even if you do the what's it called? Even if you do the commemorative and not the what's it, because the commemorative ones are like half the price because they're a hard plate, but it's not like real gold or anything like that. But man, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Lounge Syndicate. I'm your host, Jay, the Lounge Director of Operations himself. Work hard and nobody cares, aka the Lounge Universal World Heavyweight Champion. Don't forget, I'm the real Universal Champ. I had to relinquish my belt because I was over in Brazil. I had to keep training over in Brazil because I just recently had a tournament for my World Heavyweight Championship over there. Y'all should
That's
check
it.
that out.
That's right.
It was 100-man match. Y'all should check it out. But yeah, man. And joining me like always, my very humble wise man, Mr. Hunter himself, aka the Lounge Chief Content Officer. How you doing today, sir?
We're doing good. We're doing good. Felt like I haven't been here in a while. I don't
No,
know
we
why.
got
We
to.
just did it a week ago. Feels like I ain't been here in a while.
It's because we recorded it. Last we recorded it, and like, hey, if y'all guys haven't checked it out, man, y'all should definitely check out me and Hunter's first rebooking of our new rebooking series. Like I said, we're gonna try and do it once a month for y'all. Just give y'all something different, something that's kind of like out of the norm. We're trying to step more out of our comfort zone, see if you all like stuff like that.
That's right.
So yeah, but man, Hunter. So this year, 2025 is over with.
Yep.
I'm gonna put you in a mind frame right now. All right.
Okay.
Imagine December 31st, 2024, you slipped into a coma
Mm.
as a professional wrestling fan. Now, January 1st of 2026, you awaken. Now, we are the guys that have to tell this person who just awoke after his entire year, hey, what happened in professional wrestling? So we got a list. We gonna hit hot points. We might have some of the same ones. We might not. We gonna have some from outside of WWE as well. So yeah.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and start it.
Hmm.
You wake up from a coma. I'm probably not the first person you want to see. I'm not the prettiest. I'm not the smartest, and I'm ripping the band-aid off immediately. And the first thing you're hearing out of my mouth is John Cena has officially retired.
Oh man, that's a big
Done.
one.
I'm ripping the
But but
band-aid off. Because if
but
you
you
were
know,
awake in late 2024, you knew the
yeah,
retirement
I
was
was just gonna
coming,
say you knew the tour was
but you
coming. Yeah,
missed the entire thing.
whether
Yeah,
it's good or bad that you missed it.
yeah,
That's they say that's debatable whether it's good or
yeah,
bad.
yeah. Depends on who you talk to.
Yeah, you feel me? All right,
Yeah,
my first one. This one is definitely kind of a curveball and kind of something different from yours. Is if you just awoke and this just barely made the cut. This just happened. I think on like the week of the 30th. The Bullet Club is no longer a faction in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
yep,
The Bullet Club has officially disbanded. So that would be
yeah,
one of the big shocking points. The Bullet Club is so ingrained in professional wrestling history that it's like, man, and it's crazy because it's been around over 10 years, but like,
yeah,
when you say something changed the landscape of professional wrestling history in this short period of time, it's amazing.
yeah. I mean, because a quarter of WWE's top guys were at one point
In the Bullet Club.
members of the Bullet Club. Yeah, so for
Two
them
of them,
to,
three of them were leaders.
yeah, yeah,
Cody, AJ, and Finn.
yep, yeah. So for that faction to finally not be a thing. I mean, even if you weren't in a coma, that's a huge thing moving forward for the professional wrestling world.
Mm-hmm. Because you really don't know what's happening next.
Yep. Um. So the next thing I have,
Hey, wait, real
and
quick before we do that, do you right just off the top of your head right now? Do you see any professional like so? Every generation got their faction. We was coming up. We had DX. The 90s they had like DX, NWO. You
mm,
know what I'm saying? What's that? What's gonna be that next faction? Do you see that next faction? Do you even think it's gonna be a next faction that kind of take pro wrestling by storm?
well, I believe if done differently, the Judgment Day could have been that faction. Now, I'm not saying they weren't good or they're not
Yeah,
good.
no, no, no. I understand.
But as far as
Compared to those other teams we
world
just named.
takeover, yeah, world takeover type thing, NWO, DX, the Bullet Club, I personally don't think there'll ever be another one like that. I think currently, unfortunately, I think the Judgment Day is probably the closest thing to that. But
Well, the closest WWE thing to the Bullet Club, I don't. I think like the Don Callis family is a little bit
yeah,
closer, but
well,
it's
yeah,
not
but that's
like
because
it's not
Don
Bullet Club.
Callis is affiliated with 38 members of the 60 on the roster.
Yeah, but yeah, now you're right. As far as like real, whatever, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So
But
yeah.
keep going. I'm sorry. I just had to ask that.
Yeah. So and I got my heel turnout early with one of the best, if not the best wrestler in the company, did not win a world title in the year 2025, and that's Drew McIntyre.
Oh God,
Um,
you gotta let this go. You like the fan Balor guys, man. You gotta let this go. At some point, you just gotta let this go, man.
I can't put it
You
on
got
him.
to.
Put it on him.
You got to. Well, I got another one for you.
Okay.
If you did not know, towards the tail end of 2024, Mr. Will Osprey was, kind of pretty much full time in AEW. It was like a really big deal because Will Osprey had never really committed full time to an American promotion before.
Yep.
Now, in the year 2026, he has returned to New Japan,
Yep.
and I'm gonna get a 2-for-1 here. If you all know the New Japan the New Japan Gen 5 title was out. That's the one that Jay White had to like the butterfly.
Mm.
And now that he lost the title to I can't remember who lost to, now the Gen 4 title is back, which is arguably one of the most beautiful belts of all time.
Nice.
While you thinking
Nice.
about that, I'm gonna pull the belt up.
Yeah. So while you look that up, we'll just set up a little backstory. So tail end of 2024, we were still wide open bloodline. Everything was bloodline related for the most part. So you wake up from the coma, and the first thing someone's going to ask is Roman Reigns, or excuse me, is timelines are messed up. We're in 2026, 2025, 2024. Yeah.
I got the
So
belt too whenever you're ready.
go ahead.
My bad, y'all. We
Maybe
doing this
today.
from the living. Huh?
I said
This
maybe.
this is the Gen 4 title.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. A lot of people love it so much because it has, you see those side plates? Those
Yeah.
are just the names of former champions.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
fine. But
Yeah.
anyway, continue.
Yeah. So Bloodline had its ups and downs, and there was one particular member of the Bloodline that we all thought maybe he would turn. Not real sure which way he was going. So you wake up from the coma and you ask, has Jey Uso turned on Roman Reigns yet? And all at the same time, the answer is yes, no, kinda, or maybe, depending on how you look at it.
Potentially.
But he ended up winning the 2025 Royal Rumble by eliminating the greatest of all time, John Cena.
Never seen 17.
And then he followed up the Royal Rumble win by winning the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania by defeating the
Gunta.
Ring General by tapping him out. Of all things, tapped out Gunther, excuse me, to win the World Heavyweight Championship. And that what we were talking about pre-show was the one moment that made me physically stand up and go, "Holy crap, that just happened!" Was that because I didn't anticipate of all ways for that match to end, it'd be that way.
All right. So I got one to rebuttal that with the I got one to kind of rebuttal that
Okay.
this this year was the rise of Mr. Adam. I'm sorry, Mr. Adam Hangman Page.
Mhm.
This was the year of Adam Page making it towards the top,
Yep.
and he was finally able to complete his story this year. That was my rebuttal to the Jey Uso.
Yeah. A great story. Very good story
Extremely. And in the
for
end, in the end
Hangman.
game moment, he ended up getting help from the most unlikely of sources, which was Mr. Swerve Strickland, his rival
Yep.
for a majority of what was going on.
Yep. Yep.
And with the help of Mr. Swerve, he tapped out Mr. John Moxley to end his reign of terror.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good storyline.
I
Probably
loved
one
it.
of the probably. I mean, as far as feuds and storylines go, I mean that's top 10, maybe top 5, depending on what kind of stories you enjoy when it comes to professional wrestling. But it was a very good story. Um, I also have up here while you're dazed and confused, and I hit you with the best heel of 2025 is probably, if not the youngest member only active roster, which I may be wrong. Uh, but Dirty Dom was the heel of the year in 2025.
Hmm. Um, I don't fully agree, but he was definitely towards the top of the hill game in this
Yeah.
past year.
Uh-huh.
One of the most consistent people this past year.
Definitely.
Um, if you skipped over the entire year of 2025 back on the WWE side, you would have missed the year of the Divas with Naomi finally getting to the top. You would have missed Mercedes Moné and her belt collector phase.
Yep.
You would have missed the rise of Tiffy Time.
Yep.
You would have missed the rise of Miss Jade Cargill, who won her title before the year was over with.
Yep.
You would have missed the best match on the WrestleMania card this previous year, the triple threat match between Io, Bianca, and Rhea Ripley.
Yes.
Shoot,
Yep.
you would have missed Rhea Ripley's rise to being the Rhea Ripley is probably not named Cody Rhodes. Is probably the top star in WWE, not named
Oh,
Cody.
I 100%. And to piggyback off that, one of my notes is Naomi had the best character work of the year before she left to go have a baby. The character work Naomi was pulling before she left was some of the best, personally, in my lifetime I've ever seen.
Yeah,
It was really good.
and her and Big Jim created, I believe, will be a fifth generation. No, a sixth generation superstar. Fifth or sixth
Yeah,
generation superstar. No, it'll be fifth.
the
It'll be fifth.
the bloodline is not stopping at any point in time. And then you can't forget to well, then you can't forget to add that
Yes, ma'am.
um, you have to make sure you make the point that Becky is the greatest women's wrestler ever, and
Yeah,
it's
she.
not
I don't
just
know.
her
She not my
saying it.
goat. She not my goat.
Sports
But she,
Illustrated says it
Becky did a
too.
lot for the space this year. Becky did a lot this year. Shout out to Charlotte though. People actually like Charlotte again now.
Charlotte, she's almost turned me. You know how I am about
Yeah, I know.
Charlotte, but
I know.
she has almost turned me. She's done a really good job after WrestleMania. She did a really good job, and I was impressed. Really enjoyed watching her. Um, Triple H is currently probably, if not
A
one of the
terrorist.
most hated bookers in the world.
Was that one a secret though?
No, it wasn't a secret. But if you were in a coma at the tail end of 2024, you missed some really bad decisions.
Mm. Hey man, I
Some
want to rebuttal
really.
that. Can I rebuttal that with another one?
Mm-hmm.
The Rock is a bald fraud. It's by
100%.
CM Punk.
The Rock ruined what should have been the greatest storyline of all time. Cena heel turn should have imploded WWE. We should have crumbled from the inside out.
Most definitely. That should have been the
Um,
be all end all.
and one of my favorite points of 2025 is social media and TikTok and other forms got a wrestler to a point that otherwise they may have never even gotten close to with Joe Hendry.
Oh yeah, Joe Hendry.
With Joe Hendry.
Say
And
his
then
name.
and then right now, at this very moment in time, if we're not careful, we were fixing to do it again with Kit Wilson. If we're not careful, Kit Wilson's liable to be in the exact same situation that Joe Hendry was in. I don't get me. Joe Hendry is not a horrible performer by any stretch of the means, but social media really helped get his name out there to where you couldn't help but see it. Like you couldn't ignore it even if you wanted to.
Oh bro, Joe Hendry was everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Yeah, that Joe Hendry had a WrestleMania match.
Yes,
Holy crap.
against Randy Orton while he was holding the TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, another one I want to bring up. I'm glad you said that. Randy Orton is still kicking, guys. Randy Orton is still wrestling,
Still
as
alive.
well as the Big Show, Billy Gunn, Chris Jericho, Adam Copeland, Christian Cage, AJ Styles,
Yep,
Samoa Joe,
yep,
and countless others are still
yep. I wouldn't be surprised if
kicking.
Ric Flair was still wrestling in the storage building somewhere.
Nah, yeah, that's crazy. Ric Flair's retirement match was 2024, I think.
Yeah, it was.
That's such an insane.
Um, on the more serious side of things in the year 2025, if you followed around 2024, uh, our person may have been a KO fan, and at this particular moment, Kevin Owens may or may not ever wrestle again, which is
That's
a
sad.
horrible, horrible thing. And
You
I
know,
hate it.
KO, my guy.
Yeah, he's a lot of people's guys. I mean, I really enjoyed him.
Hmm. Oh, now another one in the year 2025. Seth Rollins single handedly had one of the best rouses. Was it Rules or Rouse?
Ruse, yeah.
One of the best rules of all time, as well as making an all-time stable, getting kicked out of said stable all before the year was up.
So that point is on my list too. But I want to ask the question: Would you
Talk to me.
would you now consider this or what he did at Survivor Series the new heist of the century?
Uh, no, I don't think so.
No.
The heist of because we still see people kind of steal the heist of the century. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
We don't we it's rare that you see somebody just like fake the like it's gonna be rare to see a bunch of people faking injuries.
Right, yeah, right. So you that's what I'm saying. So this one was this one better than the heist of the
Mm-mm.
century?
I don't
Okay.
think so because the heist. I think what gets me with the heist of the century is how shocking it was. Like no one was expecting it.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it on you or on me?
Whoever, I guess.
Wrestling is
Wherever.
black again.
Whoop whoop.
Also, Ludwig Kaiser got over as a. Oh, let's talk about the year of the races. 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 We got Ludwig Kaiser and Chad Gable both getting over by playing an Hispanic gentleman.
Named
We
El
got
Grande Americano for those who are not following. El Grande
we also have
Americano.
we also have Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, two of the most accomplished wrestlers in the world,
Yep.
playing luchadors as well.
Yep. We've got a Belgium, a German. Where's
Seth
Kaiser from?
Winwood.
France.
Kaiser from everywhere.
All playing an American luchador.
Yep. What else we got? We also have. I just had one and I lost it. I'm sorry.
Um, I mean,
Dang it,
we
I had one and I lost it.
I'm trying to remember one that kind of sticks out more than the other.
Hey man,
Um,
it's one we forgetting about, bro.
yeah.
It's definitely one we forgetting about.
Wasn't Carmelo? No.
Oh, Obafemi.
Did I miss that one? I may miss that one. What about Obafemi?
I said Obafemi. He's like his whole character.
Oh, you
You know,
consider that racist? He's from that. He's.
I mean, bro. Just because I'm from Alabama, that don't mean I want to go walking around with overalls and
He's not from Alabama. He just
no,
played
no, no, no,
college
no. I'm
sports
saying I
down
know.
there.
I'm saying because not because just because I'm from Alabama don't mean I want to be stereotyped as being from Alabama.
I wouldn't call that one racist. I would call
Apollo
Cruz.
Cruz. He's actually Nigerian though.
Yeah, but the character they made him dress up as and the way they made him act, that's racist.
I had another
With the
one.
big spear and the gaudy face paint.
I had another one. I don't remember. But yeah, let's keep going.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Um, did we say CM Punk is won another world title? Did we mention that
Nope, but he's
already?
still going.
Yep, CM Punk is still very active. Weekly shows. The current world heavyweight champion. Um, what else was there? Um,
From old guy, John Cena became a Grand Slam.
John Cena did become. How do we forget that? Yeah, John Cena did. By beating Dom, Dirty Dom for the IC title, which was on. Which I hate to say it was one of the best matches of the entire retirement tour. Um, AJ Styles has announced that the year 2026 will
This is
be
last
his
year.
last year, potentially followed by the likes of Chris Jericho and
I'm hoping Jeff
somebody
Jarrett.
else. I didn't know. I didn't know till like 2 weeks ago he was still wrestling. And when I saw it, I was like, "Holy crap! What is he doing? What
Yeah.
is this guy doing? He's built a company. He has destroyed a company. He's done a little bit of everything in the wrestling world today."
Shout out to Jeff Jarrett, man.
um,
He's the,
Def Rebel put out some of the worst theme
Worse.
songs you have
Oh
ever
god.
heard. Um, Actually, quite almost everybody had a really bad theme song. There wasn't very many. There were some memorable ones, but they weren't all good theme songs.
And
Roman,
everybody's theme song had to start with you calling their name out at the
yeah,
beginning.
they had their name shouted at the beginning as it was up there in big bold letters.
I got one that's a bit of a nitpick more than anything else. We have no Titantrons anymore.
Oh my gosh, man, I want that back so bad, and I want custom Titantron videos, like just I don't want pretty lights and flashing lights in the background.
Like, yeah, this is
And we keep seeming to use all the pyro at the wrong time. There have been some things that have gotten quite a bit of pyro that didn't make a lot of sense.
yeah, I know the WWE. I know the WWE's budget this year got blown. There's no way it didn't get blown this year.
100%.
So let me think of something because I'm out of stuff on the list. Now we just going at it.
Yeah, just whatever we can remember.
Hmm.
But that's what was weird about this year is outside of the retirement tour, which is what most of 2025 was based around, and a couple things here and there. That's why I gave such a low score, at the start of the show. Nothing really jumped out. Like if I woke up from a coma and you said that Roman Reigns was still taking 4 month hiatuses between appearances, Seth Rollins was still one of the
Injured.
top two guys in the company or hurt, Jay and Jimmy were still going at it. I didn't miss anything really.
New Day heel turn. You missed that.
We okay, so I did miss it, which was horrible. If
No,
nothing
no,
come
no,
out
no,
of
no.
it,
The turn was good though. The turn was good. Like Cena's. The turn was good. The
yeah,
run wasn't great, but the turn was
right,
good.
yeah. Man, I had such high hopes for that too. With Big E somewhat made a return. I mean,
Hmm.
he didn't wrestle, but he got in the ring with Kobe and uh, Xavier. Um, Charlotte and Andrade divorced for the ninth time. Um, Andrade moved companies for the 15th time.
Nah, bro, that's crazy. The one of the other craziest things that happened. Nah, I'm glad you said that 'cause that definitely just jogged my memory. Um, AEW had a title that started and ended within the same year, the
Yes,
Continental Championship.
yes,
Beautiful belt, but it started and ended within the same year.
yep. Who was the other holder? Okada and who?
Okada and Takeshita.
Okay, I knew it started with a T.
Mhm. Let me think of anything else we.
Uh, well, I mean, another big one. If you were in a coma, you didn't know this. WWE now owns AAA,
Oh yeah,
and we
I
have
know what mine
we
was.
practically own TNA at this point as well, even though it's a partnership. Which has produced some really good items.
NXT content, yeah.
Yeah,
And while you saying that too, we WWE also got rid of the Peacock sponsorship and is now on ESPN.
ESPN. Yep, yep, yep. Sami Zayn is still not a world champion, by the way, for anybody that cares. I don't
Nah, they don't.
personally.
They don't.
Um,
Solo Sokoa, unironically, is probably the most entertaining member of the Bloodline, and he is no longer in the Bloodline.
by far, yep. He has started his own. Uh,
Family tree.
yeah, I kept wanting to call it a faction, but it didn't really feel the MFT didn't really feel like a faction. It really does feel like it's just four brothers showing up, raising Cain, and leaving.
Yeah, but I'm okay with that.
Oh, I am too. I enjoy it. Taking
We
their ball and
also
going home.
we also are in the year of the blood feud, and I love that. I like guys that just fight just to fight. Like we
Yep.
don't have no purpose behind it. We're just gonna beat each other up.
Yep. Let's see what else. Pat McAfee currently is no longer a commentator. for WWE, which he was uh, full time in 24, or practically full time in 2024.
Yeah. WWE is also owned by TKO now.
Yep.
That was in the
Well,
past year.
was that 2025? I thought that was 2024.
I don't know. Well, shoot, we can go more specific. They're actually like letting people in on kayfabe now.
Yeah. Yeah. You wake up from a coma. Imagine that. They go, hey, get on Netflix. Look up WWE Unreal. Watch
Yeah.
that. Which the way they're advertising the second season, I'm kind of excited for it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Well, it's Paul Heyman looking in the camera and going, I don't like this show. I don't like anything
Yeah.
about this show.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Like this
2025 had some cool stuff. TNA's back on TV starting a couple weeks. Not far
bonus
from
points.
now
Bonus points if you can guess what you call it. Bonus points if you can guess what network.
for TNA.
Yeah. Bonus
It's on.
points if the guy out of the coma can guess the network.
Oh, yeah, I know the network.
It's on AMC. But yeah, he
Yeah.
would not be able to guess it. It's on AMC. He would not be able to guess it's on AMC. Because I didn't think when they told me AMC, I said, what?
It's only because Spike TV is no longer a thing, and that's what they were on. AMC's the next best
Bro,
thing.
what? There's no way they couldn't have got, bro, because of me seeing AEW. I got a bone to pick with this. Me seeing AEW be back on TNT. There's no way they couldn't have got a TNT deal back in the day. There's no way TNA couldn't have got a
Well,
TNT deal.
probably not back then because TNT, when TNA was like really on the verge of being that number two company, TNT was primarily football and MLB baseball. They were having MLB games
Yeah,
on
basketball.
nightly. And okay, so those sports took over TNT.
But TNT play all of them now and wrestling. So
Yeah, yeah, but it wasn't all owned by Disney back then either. Now they are.
yeah. Another big excuse me. Another really big thing that happened, Hunter, that a lot of us forget about because of how pretty much how fast these years move. Um that that crap. Oh, AEW still does actual pay-per-views.
Yep.
They're not on. They're not exclusively with a streaming service for their pay-per-views. You have to still physically buy AEW pay-per-views.
Yeah. Which is it's obviously not great in today's day and age, but I still like the concept.
It's not practical.
But yeah, in today's day and age, you have to get on a streaming platform somehow, shape, or form.
Yeah, and it forces loyalty.
Oh yeah.
It forces loyalty. Um, to something else that he didn't know, the Lounge Syndicate is blowing up this year, baby.
We headed up.
Because we do have a big time guest coming for y'all Sunday, man. We got
Yep.
Mr. Tyson Maddox coming through on Sunday.
Yes,
If you know,
sir.
you know. Do your homework on Mr. Tyson Maddox.
Yep. And he's only the first of many, so hit like, hit subscribe, follow along. I'm telling you, 2026, you're not gonna want to miss what we got going on.
Nope. Man, do you got anything else? Because that's about all I got.
No, 2025, like I said, it didn't really have a whole lot of things that really stuck out.
Didn't move the needle.
So AEW had some cool stuff. AEW runs dry with me because I don't need to see blood every time I turn on the TV.
Nah, that's the best.
TNA is doing some great things. I mean, wrestling as a whole, promotion to promotion to promotion, we're all headed in the right direction. It's just a matter of how they gonna keep going, you know. So, but I'm excited. I'm excited for the year 2026 and everything it has to come. I'm getting a year older. I'll be 28 this year.
God, dog, huh?
Man, son turns 1 in April. It's gonna be a busy year. Getting older by the day, slower by the minute. Hair
Hey,
falling out a
man.
little at a time.
You're gonna be 40 before you know it.
That's it.
But nah, man, it is. This is gonna be a good year for professional wrestling. Even better year to be the lounge.
Yeah, it's gonna
But
be
man,
great.
you got anything else you want to add, Hunter, before we get out of here?
No, sir. That's it.
Y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. We got some big things coming. And remember, if you do decide to wake up out of coma, remember 2025, it was better than a 4 out of 10. Don't listen to Hunter. It was like a 7. Like a
Well,
7.
I don't want to be. You don't want me to be the first person you see anyway. You might as well go right back in the coma. I'll go find somebody else.
It's like a 7, y'all. Don't let him over exaggerate. This shit was like a 7. 7 and
I'm a
some change.
hater. I'm a hater. I'm hard to impress.
Mm. But man, I'm your host, Jay. This is Mr. Hunter. And we out of here, baby. Peace.
See y'all.